Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. This is a collective reading, all elements, earth, air, fire, and water. I see a very kind soul. No gender role. So let's go ahead and get started. Most High, Above Creator and Creation, I thank you for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding to the viewer and listener. As above, so below. Ashe. So I'm going to pull a inner goddess. Followed by a moonology. What happens at night shines from the moonlight, or glistens from the moonlight. The ripples of the water glisten as crystal light. We have You Are Stronger Than You Think, Magdalene. Okay. I will read that as we conclude. Okay. I think I'm going to set that here. So it says that the Magdalene, you are stronger than you are. Someone is feeling like you're being taken advantage of, and you have the question of why. As a side note, someone wants to be taken advantage of. It's something that turned you on. You get turned on when people treat you wrong. I don't know if it's pertaining to like one night stands encounters. It's like you come off as a kind soul, and then when you get ready to have one night stands, you present a different person that people wouldn't expect, and it scares them off. There's a particular individual that is so sweet and kind and gentle, but on the exterior, people think you're a mean person. And you're ready to start making friends outside of your family. Anything that serves you for your highest good, that makes you happy and feeling good inside, you're not doing anything wrong. Especially if you want to embrace your inner peace and self-love. Someone gets anxiety when you're being held. So touch pushes you away. As long as there's no infection, you're good. But once a person wants to tap into your affectionate side, you are done. It's like, now you're getting too close. I never gave you permission. I gave you the sign that that's what I want. But you are addicted to people who are affectionate. The glistening of the ripples of the night of the water. We have the conclusions are within reach. So there's an advisory to drink more water so that you can detox this feeling of not wanting to connect. It's like when you want to connect is when you want to connect, but when true connections happen is when you're dehydrated. You're being pulled. Okay? From the moon's light, you're being pulled, especially in your sleep. Someone is having dreams about certain people and dots are being connected, but there's many gaps. So when you come in contact with these people, you're questioning these people and they're looking at you as if with a gaze of saying you're overthinking. And you're like, no. But you need to drink more water so that you can be able to have more clarity. Because when the moon is in its place where it's aligned with you, when you go to sleep, it's pulling and you don't have enough water in your body. So it's important that you get more body in your body. Someone is wanting to give up because you don't want to make a change. You don't want to embrace a new beginnings. You like it just how it is. But if you really take a second, whom or what surrounds you, everyone is saying it's time to change. Even the kindest soul has to make changes, just like the soul whom does not follow the rules. At the end of the day, new beginnings only happen when change occurs. Okay. I'm going to pull what you need to speak up about for the earth, fire, and air signs. All right, for fire, what do they need to acknowledge or speak up about? Get outside and move. I don't feel like cursing. This is my rebel deck. So for the fire signs, you need to get outside. Okay. I'm going to go fire, air for the air signs. Kind of feels all over the place a little bit. This definitely feels. I'm just going to lay these down. This is too much. I have just a little space to work with. But I wanted you, viewer, to be able to see the cards. So fire sign. You need to get outside, move around, or get some things done. Alright, air. What does the air sign? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini need to speak up or acknowledge? Eat something yummy, bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Try something different. This is just trying things different. And it doesn't necessarily have to be eating. Just try something different. Things that you may think is unhealthy, try something. Being spontaneous. So air signs, you need to be more spontaneous. Fire signs, you need to come out of your comfort place. All right. Water. What is the water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces need to acknowledge or speak up about. Now is not the time. So water signs, you're closed in at this point, irritated, possibly, or just simply where you are right now, you haven't completed what you're working on at this moment. And it's like, slow down. I can only do one thing at a time. All right, that is the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, need to acknowledge or speak up about. Move on. So something you need to let go of, something you need to accept, or something that you need to say. All right. So this kind soul has a heart of gold. Of collective fire, air, water, and earth. The kind soul. You don't mind choosing yourself. It's just you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. And until you let go of things that hurt you, or memories that keep replaying itself, someone is literally trying to tap back in to a happy place that they had maybe when you turned 18. You turned 18. Someone doesn't want to be codependent. You want to be in control. But yet someone is longing for stability, longing for collaboration. I believe this is the Seven of Swords. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, the Six of Swords, and then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Earth sign and air sign here. So earth sign, it's time to move on. Choosing you is the best thing. Or choosing them is the best thing. Whoever you're going towards. Air sign. Someone is trying to give you some hints without telling you how to go about something, but you're like, now is not the time. This is a person that disappointed you. So it's hard to decipher when they're telling the truth or not, because the conclusions are within reach. So you have to be patient with listening to people. Everyone's not going to communicate the way you communicate. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. No, now is not the time. because I did fire, air. No, that was the water signs. When you allow other people to make decisions for you, that's when you feel like you don't want to be bothered. You feel more irritable because you're not in control. No, for the air signs, correction, it's being more spontaneous. Okay, if you see other people as opportunities, or you see other people as you want them to be a part of your life and you both benefit from each other or them, start communicating. People don't understand the way you communicate, air sign. And then fire, when you go out, don't display your burdens. Don't display don't be the victim. Enjoy the air, enjoy the walk, enjoy the town, enjoy the drive. Or it's time to get back to the office. Okay? It's time to start doing hair again. It's time to clean up house. Let's give overall direction, and then we'll go ahead and read your inner goddess, which is the Magdalene. You are stronger than you think. For all elements, earth, air, fire, and water, the conclusions would reach once you guys make the effort. Some form of movement, some form of openness of communication. We have judgment here, and we have temperance. Don't be in a rush with new connections, because again, you want it to be balanced. You want harmony, Sagittarius. And with the judgment, with not allowing other people's burdens to be yours, as well as you not allowing your burdens to be others, but taking control and not allowing people to run you. It's like you tell people your problems and then you give them permission to run you. Okay, awaken to this change, and then your conclusions are within reach of making sound decisions. Okay, not being judgmental towards the people whose decisions may not be sound in your eyes. You have to understand that you are stronger than you think with the Magdalene inner goddess here. Some of you don't want to be alone, but how are you going to truly know what you want and what you need? Because a lot of you are very independent, and that's a conflict. People don't move or talk the way you do, and it could be irritable. Okay, people don't wash dishes the way you wash dishes. Some people like to turn on the water, turn it off, then put the soap in. Some people like the water to run and let the soap, everyone washes their dishes. Some people just clean off the compost off the plates and throw it in the dishwasher. Everyone doesn't do things the same. Okay. Overall, we have the Four of Cups. What do you feel regret? Share in the comments. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a water sign. What you need to speak up or acknowledge is you're saying now is not the time. You're irritable, or something is overwhelming. A disappointment. You don't feel in control. You feel like you didn't choose yourself. You had to experience a certain situation in order for you to realize that you are the option. And you are stronger than you think to get out of a situation. All right? Let's go ahead and pull affirmation here. And then we'll go ahead and read your Magdalene. Look out for in the near future, there will be a TVA for the Patreon. I'm not really too ready yet. I kind of want to figure out, I haven't been to the office in quite some time. Well, actually, for a whole month, I have not been to the office. So, with work and everything, I am working 2 jobs, plus this is a job. That's 3. And then at the office, that's 4. It's like, well, what do you do? Well, can't tell a story all in one day. I tried to initially have the office to be able to do my readings there because where I reside, I really can't be as open. So I relate to this reading, conclusions are within reach, and coming into the game of entrepreneurship, in my head, I was seeing the end result, right? And I received that I am stronger than I think, because there's many times that I wanted to give up. I was like, what? I have to make 1,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, and December is literally next month. And I'm like, okay, well, what's the conclusion? I'm going to keep doing what I need to do, keep serving you, viewer, and keep loving my passion. For a whole, I want to say 6 months, I was doing intuitive reading with regular playing cards just to see how it would feel. And then I started viewing other tarot readers, and I was literally motivating myself. I can do this. I can do this. So then when I started the channel, SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, I was like, yes, I feel YouTube is a place where I feel like I'm at home. And I was more focused on the subscribers and the hours where I burnt myself out. So you'll see there's a large gap from readings because I became discouraged. And when I realized that this was bigger than me, this is a message for someone, because you're not alone. You are not alone. But being vulnerable, and when you allow other people to take control over your visions and your dreams and your passions, it becomes irritable, right? Let's give your affirmation. Whatever it is that you do, even if you work a 9 to 5, I work 2 9-to-5s, okay? All right. The chance to love and be loved exists no matter where you are. I received that, and viewer, I hope you receive that too. All right, let's go ahead and read your inner goddess, the Magdalene. Let me go ahead. All right. The Magdalene. You can experience a feeling of being completely reborn, like a mythical phoenix rising from the ashes of what once was, the past completely burned away. It is not about forgetting the past, but it is the reality that the past does not have any hold over you. You are being given a spiritual blessing from deep within your heart to cast off anything and everything without expectation, without exception, from the past that does not bring you peace. The universe wants to take it from you, so let it go. There is now a brand new you, a clean, fresh, and ready to start again with the protective grace of the divine all around you and within you, shining bright and true. All right, as above, so below. That is your collective reading, fire, earth, air, and water signs. If you do not know your element, if you are a fire signs, okay, what you need to acknowledge and move forward is getting out there, okay? Fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, air signs. It's time to be spontaneous, okay? Enjoy it. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, water. Allow people to speak. You can't control how people talk. Release being irritable. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Earth signs, let go. Okay, move on. You fill in the blank of what that is, because your affirmation is the last chance to love and be loved exists no matter where you are. Some of you have to relocate. All right, 5 earth signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, that is your reading. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you, my friend, and